So I'm going to go through assembly the way I like to put Squatmax together. There's no right or wrong answer, but the first thing I do is I attach the guide rod to the cross piece. And you'll have 4 threaded bolts. It doesn't matter which direction you put this, but it'll go onto the cross piece. And we give you, I put the guide rod together. You see how it's set up, the bolts are in. This square pad will go there. So the next piece I like to put together is I put the legs on the platform. If I'm by myself, I'll lay the platform like this, and these legs are all gonna angle out. So let's go through it. It should slide in. Sometimes the powder coating is a little thick and you might have to use some elbow grease to get it in there. And then I'm going to put these 4 pins. You just got to make sure the holes are lined up. And the 4 pins will go in there, and that'll hold the legs in. Thank you. Again, if I'm putting this together by myself, after I put the legs on, I'll stand it up on its side, just so I can get the cross piece into the rubber's position. And then there's the 2 collarless pins. Same thing, you make sure the holes are lined up, and then you're locked down. Thanks. So the biggest difference between the old PA made Squatmax and the new dynamic is the loading arms. I just want to take you through it. First thing you gotta do is you're gonna feed this in, the loading arm, you're gonna feed it in the housing here, and then you're gonna slide this end over here. And you'll line that up. You'll see these pieces, you have 2 of these. These are just so you don't have metal on metal contact. So you just put that there, and then I'm gonna line this up. And then I gotta feed it through here. So that just slides in there literally like that. And this is the only last part I want to cover. This will go down on the bottom. And just like you have the pins for the legs, the longer pin is used with the loading arms, the release arms. So I'm literally just going to slide that over the release arm. And you'll see there's a hole in here. And you'll slide that cotter pin in there. That's it. So once I have the loading arms in, we're almost finished with assembly. The loading pin will just slide over the guide rod, and then as you see, this limiting strap will connect to the loading pin above, and then there's a spot below to connect on the cross piece. And the whole point of the limiting strap is just to keep the guide rod from... So loving this new feature on the Dynamic Made Squatmax. These just let you load without the barbell tipping. Check it out. So I can load up and unload it. These bad boys just push right in. Thanks. So for the box squat seat, we now include the same pad system that can be used for rows and different things. Just to clarify, when I'm using it for box squats, I don't use this stabilizer bar. The purpose of this stabilizer bar, just to go over it, is this is something that you'll put in the side of your platform, and you'll leave it in there. This is important if you're working on top of the platform, doing seal rows on top of the platform. This just prevents the whole platform from tipping, but this isn't something you're going to move back and forth. I leave it on the side where I do rows, and I never move it again. And then you can move the seat in any of the 3 slots. Thanks. This is the stabilizing bar, how it goes in. Putting this together, the hip thrust foot plate, literally should be about a 2-minute deal. Tighten that bad boy up, and then you're ready to go. Thank you. Using the connection of the wheels on this new Dynamic Squatmax as a launching point for the bands. for reverse hikers.
Hey guys, it's Chris Bell, director of Bigger, Stronger, Faster, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Squatmax MD. It's really simple to use. You're just going to clip your belt in here, and as you come up and pull against the weight, you just release the handles like that, just twist them, and then you're just going to sit down into it and explode up. Sit down into it and explode up. This is a way to squat without any knee pain, and it gives you great leverages. It feels really nice, really smooth. So what's great about this is you can use it in a bunch of different ways. You can squat down onto a box. You can actually just pull the box out and remove it all together. This has bands and it has weight plates, so you can use just bands or just weights, or you can use both together like I'm doing right here. This builds some really good explosiveness. This is great for athletes to use. If you guys want to check it out, come in the Super Training Gym. It's free.